everyone. Today, let's see some questions. This is a simple question from differentiation chapter. See, e power y plus xy equals to e. Find the value of dy by dx comma d square y by dx square at x equal to 0. Now, first of all, let's find dy by dx. The function is e power y plus xy equals to e, right? Now differentiate it. E power y differentiation is e power y into y dash plus, here we should apply UV rule, xy dash plus y is equals to differentiation of e is 0. Now take common y dash from here, e power y plus x plus y equal to 0. Yeah, okay. Now y dash equals to minus y by e power y plus x. Yeah, okay. Now what is the value here? The value of x is 0 at x equal to 0. Now y by minus e power y. Yep. This can be written as minus 1 by e, and next one is, see, minus 1 by e, where is minus 1 by e? In first option and in last option. So we can eliminate B and C options. Now check double differentiation. How can we check double differentiation? It's from the single differentiation, which is y dash e power y into y dash, e power y into y double dash plus e power y into y dash whole square. Yeah, plus y dash plus x y double dash plus y dash equal to 0. This is double differentiation, and here now take this y double dash common, y double dash e power y plus x plus e power y into y dash whole square plus y dash, yeah, here we can get y dash plus y dash 2y dash equal to 0. 1 2 3 4 5. Okay. Now double dash equals to minus of e power y into y dash whole square plus 2y dash by, here e power y plus x. Okay. Next, oh, you can ask here why this can be written as this. See here, I thought you would catch it. Okay, e power y plus xy equal to e, right? E power y equals to e minus xy. Now minus y by e minus xy equal to 0. Yeah, here. Okay, right, plus x, right? Now if you take 0, sorry, x as 0, we will get the value as minus 1 by e. Okay, in this manner we have got y dash value as minus 1 by e. And here, see here, put the value of y dash as minus 1 by e, y double dash equals to e power y into minus 1 by e whole square plus 2 into 1 by e, sorry, minus here, e power y plus x. Okay, I'm writing here. Now put the value of x0 here, e power y 1 by e square minus 2 by e power y, and here 0. Similarly, put the value of e power y here, so that we get the value as 1 by e square. Yeah, okay. You can substitute and see. Okay, e power y as e minus xy. So the correct option is A. This is the second problem from inverse trigonometry. We must know the formulas of inverse trigonometry. And see this, sin inverse of 12 by 13 minus sin inverse of 3 by 5. Now, first of all, check the options. A option is pi minus sin inverse of 63 by 65. B option is pi minus cos inverse of 33 by 65. C option is pi by 2 minus sin inverse of 56 by 65. And D option is pi by 2 minus cos inverse of 9 by 65. Yeah. We all know that sin inverse value, or else the range of the sin inverse value is from minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. Okay. Now, see, pi by 2 minus something, sin inverse of something. Sin inverse value must lies between minus pi by 2 or pi by 2. So, if we take pi by 2, the value becomes pi by 2, which is not possible as sin inverse value is not 1 here. Okay, so A is not possible, and similarly B. What is the range of cos inverse? Say minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. So this is also not possible. There is only two options. You have deleted A and B, which will simplify the problem. Yeah. Now, what is the formula for sin inverse of x minus sin inverse of y? It is sin inverse of x under root 1 minus y square minus y under root 1 minus x square. This is the formula, right? Now, sin inverse of x value is 12 by 13, 12 by 13 under root 1 minus y square, 3 square by 5 square minus y, 3 by 5 under root 1 minus x square, 12 by 13 whole square. Yeah, simplify it. Sin inverse of 12 by 13, 5 square 25, 9, 25 minus 9, 14, sorry 16 by 25 minus 3 by 5 into 13, 13 square 169 minus 144, we get 25, 25 by 13 square. Yeah, now sin inverse of 12 by 13, 4 by 5 minus 3 by 5 into 5 by 13. Don't cancel it 5 5 as there is a simplification here. 12 4s are 48 minus 5 3s are 15 by 15, sorry, yeah, 65. 48 minus 15, 33 by 65. So the answer is, sorry, pi by 2 minus, yeah, here 33 by 65. Yeah, this is the answer. Okay, got it? This is the fifth problem from definite integration. You must try this problem. I'll just give a small hint. Okay, first of all, if integration 0 to pi by 2 cot x by cot x plus cosecant x dx equals to m into pi plus n, then find the value of m into n. Now, first of all, what to do? Here, convert the cosecant and cot values to sine and cos values. We get, I'm going to only simplify this. Remaining part you must write cos x by sin x by cos x by sin x plus 1 by sin x. Sin x is common, cos x by sin x by cos x plus 1 by sin x. Sin x gets cancelled. Cos x by cos x plus 1. Next, what to do here? See, simply we can add plus 1 and subtract minus 1 to the numerator. Cos x plus 1 minus 1 by cos x plus 1. We can separate the denominator to the numerators respectively. Cos x plus 1 by cos x plus 1 minus 1 by cos x plus 1. You can cancel this. And the last part is minus 1 by cos x plus 1, which we can do as assuming cos x as t and so else. Okay? Hope you understand my explanation. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe to the channel. If there are any comments or suggestions, please drop them in the comment box. Thank you.